Sparky was the first one to decide that because of gauntlets along with it.
And
there's so much coverage. Anything off of Barraza lining into Wushang could lead to an early KO, and of course you got to watch out for slide cancel D-Sig off the side of stage 2, plus Barraza chasing you. We're going to start game off right here on Demon Island.
All right, yeah. For as gauntlets heavy as North America is claiming the region is, we have a very unique set of teams going up into this winner's top 32 because we got the double lance into the Barraza Wushang here. And also from Fakey and Java, no gauntlets to be seen here. Java goes down real quick, and look at that. Cody with the follow-ups and the blasters. Yeah, so fantastic. You know, it's been a minute since I've been able to cast Cody, Travis, and Phazon. It's just very exciting to see because I have to remember, oh yeah, there were other teams besides Boomy and Sandstorm making me go, what do you do once you get hit by one person in a team combo?
Yes, Fakey has been taking a lot of damage on the end, but hasn't gone yet. Meanwhile, Java does get a Sarah that sends him the opposite way, but man, he's always so ready.
Like, he didn't need to put the recovery there, but Cody was like, I've got you, Phazon, just in case. He gets stopped Sarah off the side of the stage. Phazon fighting for his life here in the 1v2. Lands with the Nair. Java accidentally scoops his teammate. Stomp Silight's not going to come through, and Java takes a plethora of damage there in the center of the stage. Could go down here pretty quickly.
You know, I said it yesterday, but just I think of it again. I see Stomp Sarah, I'm like, it's been 3,000 years. But just seeing Java again on the hammer is definitely something to behold. But the sword is also something that he never lost in the character swaps, and we haven't really been able to see too much of it so far, mostly because the red team has just been cruising with this lead as Fakey falls.
Yeah, Fakey falls down there. Cody Travis covers the ledge with a double down light, tries to go above. Phazon covers that. He's now dominating. It's 5 stocks to 2. And this is a very great start for the red team here. Cody is holding the axe. Okay, Nair gravity cancel downlight is something that we're just going to be seeing all the time now. I talked about it a lot yesterday. I'll talk about it again. Axe getting that extra 2 frames of stun on Nair means that going for that downlight is so potent.
Oh, wait a minute.
Java with the hammer, though.
Java hammer, that's what we were looking to see.
It's still going.
It's still going here. Just barely misses. That was so close to getting that
Fakey covers it, though.
Fakey covered, yeah, that's sweat beads. And Phazon's not making that back, so that was an incredible play from Java.
Yeah, that was amazing from Java. Fakey getting the landing with the gravity cancel, or with the downlight side air. Phazon didn't get the landing, so he sweats off the side of the stage, and then they get the alley-oop. The save from Fakey, stopping Java from taking that recovery off the top, and then he goes and he continues hitting Cody. Cody now goes down to 1 stock.
Java never took, he never stepped off the gas pedal, but now he's in a 2v1. It's a very difficult 2v1 to fight because they're both completely fresh on their stock.
Yeah, and Phazon and Cody Travis in a 1v2 here, going to be very tough. Neutral light comes through. 1 more of those will connect. Cody's not, you're not going to see a team like Cody Travis and Phazon unless they're up 4 stocks to 1, even jump off the stage. Yeah, no. He's waiting for that landing. That down sig catches him as he goes for the hammer recovery over the ledge, and that's game 1 over to them. But Java and Fakey, after having that rough beginning of the game, show that they have what it takes to make game 2 a lot closer.
A big part of that was those plays we saw from Java, really picking it up a ton, and then who was there to back him up when he was landing? Fakey. They started to adjust more, but if you don't see those aggressive plays, I mean, Java just barely missed a Nair off the top on the team combo they had when they got a stuffed recovery together, and that's good news for the blue team. But the red team, of course, had that hot start that was very hard to make a comeback on.
So I'm wondering, okay, yeah, so we're getting a little bit of a sneak peek here at the legend switches coming out from Java and Fakey.
Interesting.
They're switching over to double scythe going into this. So
we're going to Mirage Vortex. That is definitely not what I was expecting.
I was curious what was going to happen. I thought we might see a double Hattori. But to see this complete swap over to having some gauntlets onto the team and then having a lot of active input direction with the scythe.
This makes me feel like we're going right back to Demon Island. Like, I feel like if you're going with this, there's no reason to shift away from Demon Island. Oh, actually, we are. We're going to go to Miami Dome instead. I mean, you have Spirit with Mirage too, so you have a lot of coverage on that, and Mordex does Mordex things, so you always have to worry about just positioning on a soft platform anyways. I want to pick your brain on this, though. Like, what do you think is the logic behind them going into the double scythe counter pick here after what happened in game 1?
We're gonna wait and find out. That's what I'm gonna say. I have not formulated an opinion yet on this.
There's not stats that follow up on this.
I know that Java's got the spear, and we talked about that a lot, and Mirage has got some signatures that could be very nice, but I think really they just want to be able to utilize the scythe, and if they've prepared it here, it might just be a team composition that they have prepared, that they're like, after game 1, they were like, all right, it's time to bust it out. We need to get through Cody Travis and Phazon. We're not gonna give them another game against our Hattori and Bodvar. Let's see.
I mean, it's Winters too, where this is where everybody pulls out like those secret picks and maybe double side is the option.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible idea. The only big thing, of course, is that when you start going for some of those combo extenders, you're lining yourself up to get whiff punished by blasters pretty easy. So they got to make sure they separate Cody away from them as much as possible.
I love the ground pound coming out from Fakey there. Phazon, though, makes it back, gets that dare, covers the entire stage with the ground pound. They're going for the saves on each other, and Phazon gets a recovery and a pogo. That should be both knockouts there. Amazing team edge guard coming out from Phazon and Cody.
That was a one-party show until it was necessary for Cody to do something about it, and
Cody's great.
That was so good.
And you know that they've been in those situations so many times before. Cody's just sitting there, posting up on the top platform, being like, hey, if anybody slips by you, I've got you. That's exactly what happens. Java now trying to repeat that performance only on his side this time. Does get the knockout onto Phazon. Cody, D-Light side air. No, Fakey just a little too slow on the recovery there to be able to get that knockout. But this could be, no, Cody with the wake-up D-Light actually gets through what would have been a knockout.
Yeah, Cody's been swinging pretty often and getting away with it too. So, like, I mean, honestly, you're still on your first stock, so make it happen. That Stair finds their mark. That's going to be recovered to get the knockout there. But look at how much damage they already applied on the blue team before he fell.
Yeah. Nice coverage from Java. Recovery from Cody that will take Java down to 1 stock. Fakey at risk of going down. Phazon went for a jump read and catches his teammate instead of Fakey. Fakey staying grounded was very nice there. Pivots, neutral light, pokes Java just a bit. What's it going to be here, Ajax? Is that recovery going to be enough to take down Phazon?
I might sneak by, get volleyed off the wall. That's sweat beads, so he's not going to make it back. Cody's stock tanking, though, has been playing very well. And a big thing as well is Cody is always getting the whiff punishes. With the axe, if you screw up any one of your openers with Scythe, he is hitting them every time. That's why they target shifted over to Phazon. They realized they just couldn't deal with Cody at the time.
Yeah. Cody opted for some damage there over trying to go for Phazon stock. Oh, the downlight stack does not hit. Java avoids that ground pound. Barely. Cody let that go so that he could blast over the side of the stage. And Java gets snared. Is that going to be it for a stock? Fakey, do you have to go down and save him? No. Java saves his recovery, risks it for that side air, gets the chase dodge, and gets the edge guard. What an awesome stock onto Cody. Phazon could go down here.
Yeah, you couldn't have asked for a better moment. Cody believed really hard in that edge guard and instead gives up the stock for it because of that really good reversal by Java. And all of a sudden, Fakey, actually, no, he gets the reversal. There goes Cody, though, getting the reverse hit. That's what falls down.
Java, can you make it back? He doesn't have the dodge to make it back, and Cody with the perfect weapon throw gets the toss. I want to highlight why I screamed no in the midst of that last moment there is because Java went for the spear downlight. That hit off of the neutral light from Fakey, and he just barely missed it. If he connected with it, it would have been Phazon going down and them getting the 1v2, but they missed it, and then Cody and Phazon took complete control. That weapon throw hits Java, not Fakey, and that's why Java can't make it back.
Yeah, Java had moments where he, like, crucially brought the game back to because Java was actually really far behind in damage compared to everyone else. Well, not super far behind, but 523. Basically, everyone's sporting 500, where Java was only sitting in 300 range. But what mattered the most was Java got those reversals off stage where Cody was hunting. That made the game much closer at the end, but the moment that they got pushed off stage into that double up. You said it before, it happened in game 1. They don't overextend. One person goes down, get the job done, the other one covers the high recovery, and you keep that your turn, and that happened more than once in that game.
Yeah, Cody and Phazon have like a code of conduct, I feel like, when it comes to dealing with the side of the stage. It's just kind of like, this is the rule. We don't cross this line while we're comboing.
How many days since incident of us both going off?
If you have less damage, you fight off the side of the stage, I will wait. And if you see me move, it's like I will lose my own stock. Like I will run off the stage if I break this rule. That's how serious it is that they're taking it, and we're seeing the results of them having this really awesome game plan live in the game. So we've got Fakey staying on to the Mordex and Java back in the boat.
I do agree with, because Fakey did 523 that last game.
That's just total, or
no? Yeah, in total damage, but 308 specifically on the Scythe. So the Scythe was working, and Java could not get anything going really with Mirage last game.
Yeah.
But the first game, the bow guard was doing well. So I like the fact that they decided to pick that specific thing and keep them more decks.
Yeah, they're just taking the two ingredients that work the best individually and putting them together to have one product that could hopefully take a game off of Cody and Phazon. Cody, nice read on that double silent recovery, gets his own recovery at the end of that move, knocks Fakey out off the top. Phazon with that sliding down sig does catch Java, but he's got to take a lot more damage before he's going to fall to something like that.
Nothing really comes out of that because they both lined up to like funnel him in between, but then there's Cody again. Cody's always there to support, but they do get that elusive KO on the Phazon. Also, take a look at Java. Java is just not getting hit so far to start this game.
Yeah, Java, however, is missing some critical follow-ups on Cody. Missed that side air, missed the recovery off the team combo. Fakey gets the side light kick, or the down light rather, kicks him away. Still barely surviving.
That's the theme, man. They just keep barely missing team follow-ups because that was a perfect lineup for D-Light, Bridge. You send them right into Java, keep the damage going, but they do, in fact, have Fakey at least, Phazon at last stock already.
He got the nair into Fakey's nair. Cody comes right back onto the stage, goes from white to orange from that team combo that was between the Scythe and unarmed from Java, and Java is a phenomenal unarmed player. A lot of why his hammer play is so flashy is because, that daylight recovery shuts him down, but it's because he mixes weapon throws and unarmed strings into the combos, and that's what gives him so much success, and we're seeing that now finally coming into play here between Fakey and Java, and Phazon and Cody are certainly on the back foot here.
Yeah, but very similar to that game with Sandstorm and Boomer earlier. Like you said, even if you're just 2 stocks down or even 3 stocks down for that matter, it's hard to call them out yet because of how good they were. But I don't see that same dominance.
Yeah.
But Cody has been able to pick it up a ton. He already catches one, but there goes Phazon, and now all of a sudden it's way more difficult.
Yeah, the game state changes quite dramatically when it is a 2v1, and it's 3 stocks to 1. And Java hasn't missed a side sig no matter what weapon he's been on. D-Light down here, D-Light dare, neutral sig into the Sair, neutralites again, and the down sig to dunk him off the left side of the stage, and Cody says, let me finish that combo for you. Dares off into the blast zone, recognizing that, at least in that game, all has been lost as they get ready to move on.
There's no reason to burn your stamina during that. You got the reward of the highlight clip, everything broken down there.
I think Java started that with the neutral light. So there was actually a DI opportunity here. And so this is a thing. DI, directional influence, does not happen naturally. In the midst of the combo, you have to think about where you want to go for that knockback. And because Cody didn't put those inputs in, or at least didn't put the inputs in correctly, Fakey was there to be able to follow up with the down sig and get the dunk. And it could have also just been a situation where after the 5th hit, Cody was like, I'll let you guys have it.
I think it was that. I think at that point he said, look, you got it. I'm already checked out at this point. This is your game, and it was incredible at that. Look at how little damage Phazon got done that game. Actually, for that matter, both of them didn't even crack 300 damage.
This is also a Cody Phazon classic, where occasionally there's just a game where you're like, Phazon, where are your stocks? Meanwhile, Cody's at 3. It just happens sometimes.
What happened?
Wow! Look at Fakey popping off in the middle of that game. I have not seen just a gap in damage taken. He
was literally not getting hit.
He wasn't getting hit.
And the crazy part, it's not like he was hiding. He was up front. When you saw their positioning, he was the one in center, throwing out neutral lights repeatedly, saying, come at me. And they literally couldn't do anything about it.
Well, and Java just hitting all of those side sigs as well, just slugging his opponents off the stage was working phenomenally too. So we're now on the Fortress of Lions here. No 3-0 in this regard. Java and Fakey have found exactly what it is that they want to play against Phazon and Cody. And Phazon, a little bit of a modification here onto the Hattori, is off of the Wushang. That was working so much.
You did say at the very beginning you expected Hattori over Wushang. We were kind of leaning into Wushang just because.
And Phazon also has 5 characters.
To throw a dartboard, and you got it. But it's I like the idea. He didn't do literally any damage last game. The Gauntlets got shut down, so change of pace here.
The Gauntlets have been getting shut down in a lot of regards recently. There's no Gauntlets on. No, we got Fakey on the Gauntlets. What am I talking about? So yeah, still has the Mordex coming through here. Downlight almost follows up into something, and Java barrels through, fighting both Cody and Phazon. Cody Sairs Fakey off the side of the stage, and Java just waits for Fakey to be able to get back here. That recovery not interrupted in time by Java's Sair, but let's see if he can get a revenge knockout here, because so far, Cody and Phazon are slowly taking ground here in this game 4 lead.
I mean, that's a big stat right there. So that's the first one gone, team combo, and that will close it out, evened up. We were talking before about how
they were dropping it.
They weren't getting any team combos, and all of a sudden, over the last game up to this point, they've only been getting them. That's exactly what you needed if you want this reverse 3-0.
Yeah, and they're doing it in ways where they're completely modifying what they have to do to the situation. Java, knowing that the neutral sig there is what he was going to need to catch the knockback and get the right amount of force to get that knockout. Now we're here where Java's taking a lot of damage, but he's good at maneuvering around these situations, but he's got to be careful. Look at that. That Sair was so close to the ground. Cody using that platform beautifully.
Cody's just positioning, again, is so key to their victories half the time. And Fakey, after doing 620 damage last game, only going up higher and higher every game, I think they realized that their focus needs to be, let Fakey try to rush for us, but we're going to poke at Java in the back, and it's been working so far very well, separating the two of them.
Yeah, so this is the moment, Ajax. We have to be able to see Cody, or Fakey and Java either focus down Cody or Phazon and then get that other knockout during that time where they're spawning back in. But Cody and Phazon are actually keeping them separated while controlling center. Cody goes back over to help Phazon with what he's doing, gets clipped by the recovery though, and Phazon just narrowly avoids what would have been certain doom if he got caught by that gauntlet neutral light. Oh, Java.
Oh, okay, Java does get set back up through Phazon.
That was weird. So I was like, nice save, Phazon.
It was like a little homie save there. But he put himself right in position where he had to recover. And Phazon still holding on to that second stock. Very big red flag for the blue team that they need to deal with soon.
Nice save from Cody. I know the Sair ends up causing Phazon to lose that stock there, but if he let Java hit his own Sair, that would have been way worse. Dare Sair, true combo off the blasters. Cody phenomenal at hitting it. And he's looking to just keep Java away while he focuses on whatever target Phazon's currently got. And I love the stage control coming out from both of them here. Java, however, hammers his way through, but that's going to be it. And Phazon on the other side secures the knockout for the 3-1 victory over Fakey and Java, and they move on in the Winter Championship.
Yeah, shutting down what was very close to yet another Game 5 here in the first round of top 32. Again, almost all of them were, but a couple more 3-0s getting reported in the midst of that too. This is just what we come to expect from Cody and Phazon. Even after a game like the last one, they're able to shut it down. A big part of that was that code of contact you were talking about before. I feel like they were getting caught grouping up a little bit too much in that previous game, which allowed a lot of free damage for Fakey. In that game, they're on Lions, they were not nearly as much, and they had way better control of the soft platform on the sides.
Yeah, when Cody's given the opportunity to play on that platform, drop through it, get those drop down side airs on the blasters, and it's the same general idea when he's on Axe. He's phenomenal with it. His spacing's fantastic, and we see how great they are doing that. And it's tough. It is tough for anybody to crack through that armor, to crack through that defense that they're setting up in those situations. We saw Java trying it a few times, but one of the downsides of that Game 4 situation was that Java ended up taking too much damage too early. If he gets through with one hammer neutral air, sure, he breaks up the defense, but now he's in that scrap where one stray hit could cost you the whole entire game, and that's what ended up happening, and that's just the strength of Cody and Phazon's game.